Hello everyone. So in this video we are gonna learn about data definition language. In short, we call it DDL. What it is? It is a, a sub language, a subquery, a sub language of SQL. So in this section we have 5 commands to use for DDL. So first one is create, alter, sp underscore rename, drop, truncate. So we'll go one by one each of the command. So we'll start from create. So create command is used to create database objects. So let's suppose in this video we'll learn how to create table in database. Okay, so for that first we need to create database. So if you follow my previous video, you might know how to create database. So create database and database name students. Okay, now it's created. Now I will use this database to create a database object into in this database. Use. So now we can create a table. Okay, so create table and then table name, let's call it class 1. So we'll creating a table for a class 1. So in class 1 the student will have student ID, which will be a type of int. Then another option will be there, another field will be there, student name, which will be of type varchar of 20. So what is this 20? If the student name exceed from 20, it will produce error for you. So in that case, while taking an number of character for the name, so you have to decide here in varchar. Okay, and another I'm taking one more option, one more field called student address, which will be again a type of varchar of 100. Let's suppose it will be 100. So as we created table name and fields, so select them, or without selected, because we don't have any another command to here to execute. So press on execute, or press F5. So now we have created a table called class 1. So how you can verify your table into your database. So go to table database and table option. So db.class name is all created, and it has columns. Columns are there: student ID, student name, and student address. So while creating tables or any database objects, you have to be careful, uh, that name supposed not to be a duplicate. So in our current scenario, if I'm talking, let's suppose this class name of the table, means the table name is uh, class 1, which is already created in our database. And if I want to create one more class, create table class 1, so it will not gonna work, because the entity, the any object which we are creating under the table, under the object, this should be unique. So let's copy and paste it here. Okay, and press it, select and press it. So whatever the part you are selecting and then executing, so only that part only will gonna execute. So now now the error is there. There is already an object name called name class in your database. So the table name should not be duplicate within your current database. Even if you want to create the same database, same table, and you have to create another database, then you can create. And another option, another uh, rules for creating a table. So your table name should not start with a digit. It will also produce an error. And also it will know your uh, table name should not start with special character like hash or at the rate or dollar sign. It will also produce uh, an error for this. Okay, near syntax. But except underscore, you can create your table name with underscore. Now as I press underscore, you can now create easily this uh, table name, so it will work. But one more uh, option is there. While creating a table, you have to care, you can't provide space between the name of your table name, so it will not work. It will uh, produce error for you. So let's suppose you have a use case and you want space between your table names. So what you can do, you can provide an underscore for this. So now it can be created. Yes, now you can be created. So we already in this example we created three tables. We can see these three tables in our database. For that, I think we need to refresh it. uh, okay, so we can refresh from here, then we'll go into table section, table folder. So we can see that underscore class 1, dbo dot class underscore 1, and dbo dot class 1. So these three tables are created. These three tables are the object of our database. So this is the way how you can create a table. And also I tell you what is the rules of creating tables into database. So if you have any doubts, you can put a comment in comment section, and I will provide the solution for you, and I will try to resolve your uh, mm, doubts